The summit has been, well, I can just see it's a resounding success. You can see people networking all over the place, the workshops, people coming out, bouncing with ideas.
It's been absolutely phenomenal. I think there's been such a great buzz in the air, and there's not one face that I've looked at that doesn't have a smile on it, which has just been brilliant, really.
It's been a great experience, especially with MCR, and how they've helped me as a young person, as a mentee myself, to get to see other mentors, people that are branded with MCR, and just to get to see the behind the scenes as a company in general.
My highlight was definitely listening to the panel. It was great to hear so many different perspectives from head teachers to different organisations that are really interlinked into MCR. It was great to kind of see that side of MCR that you probably wouldn't normally.
It's been wonderful to have so many mentors together, so many young people, so many people from across MCR, but also our partners and different organisations, leadership groups, bringing both nations together.
I think this is just a great opportunity, isn't it, for people to connect and to really think about the core purpose of why we're all here, which is to think about how we can better meet the needs of our young people.
I've had a most fantastic day, and the turnout has been incredible. Everybody comes with their own personal stories about relationships. Couldn't be better.
Over the summer I was given the opportunity to be able to come into the office and kind of see the ins and outs and the day-to-day working life, so I was able to do a lot of small but exciting projects alongside everyone in the office, which was great.
Today I've been going around capturing the action, everything that's happened at the summit today. Recently I've worked with Livingston Football Club through MCR and Footy Adventures. I've had that amazing opportunity to be able to go and do photography outside of MCR but still through MCR.
To me personally, it means relationships. I think that's the most valuable thing that you get out of mentoring. Whether you're a mentor or a mentee, it works both ways, and it's something that can build such a strong connection throughout your journey. I was always the loudest person in the room, but didn't mean that I wanted to share my thoughts, and mentoring helped make me think that it was actually okay to share my opinion and tell people how I thought, what I thought, and share my ideas and collaborate with others. So definitely my confidence.
It's life-changing.
In the future, we would like young people to have an entitlement to a trusted adult. That entitlement is something that changes the game. It recognises the need, it provides a right to support.
All a young person needs is one good adult in their life. But we know for many, many young people across the city and beyond, across the UK, through no fault of their own, they don't have an adult who is there for them in a voluntary capacity. And that doesn't mean that their family doesn't love them. It doesn't mean that their family doesn't care for them. But actually having somebody out with that family setting demonstrates that commitment to the young person by pitching up every week to chew the fat. That's what makes the difference. That's what our young people are telling us. And that's why we know the trusted adult guarantee is absolutely the way forward.
Within MCR, you get matched with someone that's got similar interests to you. You can talk about the same things, and I think it just makes things a lot easier. So as much as it might seem like it can be really, really nerve-wracking before you're even doing anything with a mentor or anything like that, I reckon it's just kind of crucial for someone to try and take that step to be like, I'm going to go for it, I'm going to try and go into this mentoring programme.
People that work at MCR Pathways do it because they genuinely care about young people and they respect them. They respect them to know what's best for them themselves, and they listen to them. Post-COVID, we have got a generation of young people who the imperative of attending school every day has gone, who have been so robbed of experience and diversity and change for so many of their formative years that they are incredibly vulnerable in some ways and yet so resilient in others. Our staff have really recognised that, and we've learnt to welcome change.
Everybody realises you can't do this on your own. It takes a village to raise a child. Come on board, let's do this together. because, you know, without this village, we can't go forward in the way that young people in our society need us to. So from our prospective volunteers, mentors, current mentors, school partners, policy, politicians, you know, third sector, private sector, we all have to do this together, not just cooperating, but genuinely collaborating.
We need to keep building relationships in government, both in Scotland and the UK, if we want to continue to expand and reach every young person who needs us across the UK. So building those relationships is front and centre, making sure we really have young people's voices not only listened to but heard and acted upon in these spaces, making sure that every time we are asked upon to provide lived experience, it is meaningful.
Putting the relationship first, the human first, is our mantra, and we hope that that will have a ripple effect in all organisations and across the ecosystem we work with. Until everyone
Has someone
You have a role
To play in
Helping MCR Pathways
to achieve
Our new vision.